Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 121 of Black Lake Settlers. So last episode, we had a bit of a delayed wedding. This episode, I'm hoping to get more people loaded up into the pods as soon as I can, and as efficiently as I can. So first things first, we have some animals to hunt. Might as well get them hunted. And then, Better on Candon mentioned that I really ought to not include this area as part of the area that my animals can go in. That way they won't eat the hay out of the farms immediately either. And then also, I did fire up my rice farm here, so let's get them away from the new planted rice as well. All right. The next up, I would like to send more people to get loaded up into pods. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer to manufacture some more components to send to the ship outpost, and then send a new group to go there and to get naked and to get loaded in, as that is the weird ritual that we have started for God knows why. Just the way it is, man. Just the way it is. Oops, I did not actually render the planet this episode. Let's get that done. I was checking on Wolf and Nara. They were doing a trade run, selling off a bunch of cats and they're bringing back some uranium, deuterium, gold, silver, etc. They actually just ran out of food, which is not good. Plug that baby in, and then actually Dominica, I'm gonna have you strip down. You have some pretty good gear here. This will be like backup gear in case any of my people on this tile need gear, and then I think you know what's gonna happen next. You're gonna be anesthetized and loaded into a pod. We have plenty of pods available. Let's save the good meds for actual injuries. And we're putting her into the pod that Zero Day was once in. Alright. Seems fair. Deef getting fed lavish meals straight away. Kind, I think. Additionally, Better on Candon mentioned I probably should not... Well, I'm unroofing my chem fuel, but speaking of chem fuel, that's maybe not the best place for it anymore. Let's see, where am I running my power? I could... you know, it's actually not that bad of a place. I just need to move it a little bit. There. It's now going to be far enough away from the ship as to not be able to explode on it, I think. Food binge. Was that my fault? Yes, that is in fact my fault. Oh well. I'm sorry, Griffin. I've been pushing you too hard. So we're already sort of wearing some of her stuff. How many pods do we have open? 1, 2, 3. Okay, more than 4. Perfect. So what we're going to do is to send a new group over. So Penguin, Phoebe, Poppy, and Issy are going to be our next unwilling participants in the Naked Pod Challenge, where we get naked, hop in a pod, and see how long it takes for us to finish up the ship to get off this planet. All right, and then load up these groups. 1, 2, 3. Who am I missing? Poppy, Phoebe. Where's Phoebe? Here's Phoebe. 4. And we'll take as many of the components as we can. Oh, actually, we're about to bring uranium to the home tile, so I'll also bring uranium with me. As much as uranium as I can load in, which is probably almost none. All right, so 3 of them. We'll go grab that stuff. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just conscript Phoebe. All right, now everything's loaded in. And we're good to launch. Now, because it's cold, I am going to probably anesthetize them here. And I'll just carry them to a pod. All right. Health. Anesthetics. It's a very weird ritual, but it's a min-maxing ritual. I do have a considerable amount of defenses on this ship outpost. It is pretty well defended. Given that, I wouldn't want to have everyone wearing all their gear and be full colonist value. That could really backfire. All right, for assignments, I think it's easier to just assign herbal universally. All right, and we'll carry them to the closest pods. So Phoebe goes in 1. We'll try to put Penguin in an adjacent one, if possible. Sort of adjacent. Oh, too deep. As you can see, the Mega Spider is coming along because she's set to fight. Why not? Doc here, you actually need a gun. And to ditch your shield belt. Done. I like how that happens so often that it's like a fire drill or something. I don't even fully appreciate how potentially dangerous it is. I'm just like, all right, fire drill time, and get right to it. All right, I just allowed everything, but let's disallow the stockpile of weird, distant dead bodies. The influx of more insect meat will allow us to make hello, sorry. Will allow us to make kibble a little bit more easily. Oh, and speaking of meat, thank you for the... What tile is this? The home tile? Jarrett's just doing his diligence, making sure they don't get back up and become a problem for me. Okay. 0 day. Let's carry Issy to a cryo sleep casket and then carry Poppy. Oh, she was no longer incapable of walking. We took too long. So she is not ready for surgery. Let's get her ready. That's my bad. God, imagine waking up in the middle of, like, surgery, having not been anesthetized properly. That would be frightening. Alright, Griffin's no longer pigging out. That's good. Oh, gamer inspired. Got pregnant. Walking in. Wow. Okay. So here is our caravan. Nara is very hungry, as is Wolf. I'm not going to slow them down. Let's just let them go straight to eating. So additionally, I have to figure out what animals get potted in my Noah's Ark styled ship and what ones don't. I was thinking bonded animals and sort of the backbone animals will get added and all the others won't. I can always give them to my neighbors. You know, I don't necessarily need to butcher them or anything. I'm not going to do anything terrible. It's just, yeah, we're not going to need all them. So, empty pods. Let's start marking them accordingly. So these two are empty. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I counted that one too, twice. So 12 empty pods, 14, 15, 16 total empty pods. That's quite a lot. I think it's time for another shipment of people. Let's see. Look at that shooting skill. Alright, Camassia and Wildman, Shepherd, Schlem, Valentin, and Ozalba are miners. Luna's sort of a trade person. Although Luna, you don't really have a jaw anymore. It's going to be hard to justify keeping you out of this. So these 5, Kritos and Knack. Let's get them loaded all up. That's a lot of people. I have 1 shy of 8. I should aim for 8. So, Negative Epiphany, you're going to join them as well. Mega Spider. Go away. Alright. The lowering population of Black Lake will also prevent rather large raids from continuing to happen. The last raid was 100 something, I forget exactly, but this will make it a lot easier to defend for sure. Because that's been my worry, is as I've been sort of ramping down the population, you know, calamity could befall me. And I think this time I'm just going to load them straight up. So 4 pods for all these people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think they need to bring any components with them this time. Just straight in. And now, of course, there's the obvious need to replace this stuff. I should just zone prevent this area or something. Alright, population is decreasing. That's nice and cold. Let's get inside. And add some additional drug administrator spots. And then change their drug priorities. All right. DQ, you're sleeping. It's warm enough in here that they're not gonna get frozen. But 0 day. Can't doctor at all. Yeah, I guess a bloodlust cannibal probably shouldn't be a doctor. I imagine if you're trying to do an amputation as a bloodlust cannibal, you might chop them up a little bit too much. You might want to eat them. That could be a problem. That's actually not why he's not able to be a doctor, mind you. But that doesn't really matter. Zelda. Zelda can do it. So I'm going to operate on them and carry them. Need material. Oh, it's because the stack is being used by Zelda. Alright, DQ. And then once I'm done with this, I'll have to do another head count. So many stories these pawns have had over the past 120 episodes. Of love and heartache, of death and triumph. And now they're just little metal pods. It's fitting, maybe. But I don't know. Alright, so we've got 2 empty pods. 1, 2... 2 more empty pods. These 2 bottom ones are empty as well. And this one's empty. I'm just making sure that is the case. God, there's so many people in here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... Okay, so we have 7 empty pods here. That's actually all of the animals I intend to take. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna name the Mega Spider Spider Pig. Little Simpsons reference, if you're wondering. I'm unoriginal and I'm just tossing a name out. Alright, now what? We have 7 pods. We need... How many more do we need total? Well, first let's rearrange these people priorities. So we have 5 people left on this tile, and then 17 left here. Alright, yeah, we are going to need to add to this. Herring, you're probably next. Ozalbo's married to... Oh no, Ozalbo's single. Gob, Herring... I'm not counting Doc. Gob, Herring... Everyone would get untrained without Cupid. Gob and Herring are easy to add. Maybe Endelos too, although I like the shooter. Possibly Ozalbo. I don't know how much more mining I need. I'll keep Valentin out. Because Ozalbo's... Alright, Gob, Herring, and Ozalbo. Y'all are next. And take Hans with you. We'll load Hans up as well. Alright. The strip down. So, we'll load up... Actually, more than that. We'll load Herring, Gob, Ozalbo. We'll see how much weight we have. Daredevil. Hans, because they're bonded. Roman, Dansu, they're also bonded. Okay. That seems about right. We're just gonna Kool-Aid guy right through the ceiling here, apparently. Let's pretend yeah. Okay, anesthetizing. Ooh, amputate. Why would I do that? And pretty soon we're going to need some additional herbal. Where is... Did I leave without... Wait, what? Am I missing someone? Herring, Gob, and... Yep. Oh well. I left without a Zalbo. That's okay. Next time. Deep drills. This has been depleted entirely, I'm assuming. Gonna have to get that back on and find a new node. So let's go ahead and do some assignments here. Alright, Dansu, carry to pod. Where's DQ? Halfway across the map. Okay. There we go. Masterwork marine armor. Thank you, Chief. Let's unsuspend some of these components. Cupid's already like, yes, please. We are running out of room for everything. Even a better helmet. Yeah, Cupid's like, upgrade. Well, good for you. We are running low on meat here. We'll hunt the grizzly bear. Oh, poor Hans. Already wandered away. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Let's operate. Keep operating. Okay, removing plans, so we have 4 open pods. Sorry, Zelda. I'm sure you need your rest, but... Alright. Population dwindling. A lot of unconscious people, though. Nice and snowy. December-y day. Alright, DQ is hunting the grizzly. Where is this grizzly? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Come on, Grizz. That will keep us fed. We do have some more pods. We were planning on sending a Zalbo. And maybe Bell. Bell and a Zalbo go in the next trek. Alright, let's do that now. Stop what they're doing. You won't get out of it this time, Azalbo. transport pod. Actually, both of you will fit in one. So it will be a Zalbo and Belrose, and then also... Oh, no, Bell probably needs to strip down because he's unnecessarily heavy right now. And then additionally, I'm going to send my allies some stuff because people have been taking off clothing, and our used clothing weighs a lot and keeps a lot of, you know, chokes up a lot of the room we have. Look at all those muffalo toques. Nope, that stays. Alright. Belrose, here you are. Okay. These guys, just these two. Azalbo and Belrose. And then 50 herb. Ooh, too heavy. 25 herbal. All the advanced components. Break. And another shipment. Gonna Kool-Aid guy through the ceiling here. Thanks, Zalbo. You are not gonna wear that. Wait, we drugged him already? Wow, that was fast. You're like The Flash meets Cosby. Hunting Sheba. Oh, you poor cougar. You're about to see what a minigun can do. As I said, poor cougar. Alright, so that is, in fact, the last pod that we have free. Cool. Deep drill exhausted. Plasteel exhausted. This one can actually just get reinstalled here. But we have not yet found a replacement for this uranium. Let's see what this is. I forget, we had mined it. I don't remember what it was, though. And that was steel. Well, what is this? This is jade. That much I know. Look at this skeleton crew. There's so few people here. Alright, so for animals, I'm planning on bringing Spider Pig. Cody, Pony. I think that's it. And Daphne. So 4 more animals. Alright. Speed time up a little bit. Oh no, why would you do that? Like any good cannibal, he bit off his toe. Well, I do have a recurring goal to fix wounded people, even if the wounds are stupid. Okay, we're almost done loading up this transport pod with some clothing we don't want. Oh, that would have helped. Bulk goods walking right in. Lenka, you're going to be the trader of note here. Now, I'm still going to send this because, well, let's look at our relations with our factions. That's much harder to use in that screen. No, we're actually full up. I can just keep this pod here for when I ask for reinforcements. I can fix the relationship we have immediately. Because it costs a little for reinforcements. Actually, Lenka should really get that. Now we're packing some real heat. Due to the fact that we have only a few people left, the gear that they have is going to be ever increasing in quality. Thanks, Hans. That was cute. Alright. So we have plenty of uranium. In fact, maybe too much. We might just need some good old-fashioned steel. But alas, I'm just about out of time for the remainder of this episode. I think we did a very good job of putting people into pods. There shouldn't be too many episodes quite like this. I'm sort of curious if the Storyteller is going to throw me a bit of a raid or two. I would not be surprised if that is the case. If you have any feedback for me, drop me a line, and I do hope that you tune in next time. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Adios.